Join me to explore National Autonomous University of Mexico's Botanical Garden. We'll begin with some history and general info, and I'll display the plants' scientific names at the bottom left. The Botanical Garden was founded in 1959 by botanists Faustino Miranda and Manuel Ruiz Oronos, with institutional support, of course, to contribute to the development of scientific botany in Mexico. Its initial purpose was to maintain living collections representative of Mexican flora, especially rare, endemic, or plants from arid and tropical regions of the country. Although it was created in 1959, it opened its doors to the public on February 8, 1961, and was later formally integrated into the Institute of Biology at National Autonomous University of Mexico. To visit, go to University City, Coyoacán, Mexico City, in the Pedregal de San Ángel Ecological Reserve. It covers over 5 hectares of malpais, or solidified lava from the Citl volcano, I hope I said that right, and blends with the natural vegetation. It has more than 1,600 species of Mexican plants, many of them native, endemic, and several classified as threatened or endangered. This collection is organized into several thematic and taxonomic sections, among which the Arboretum stands out, that is temperate forests, pines and oaks, desert and seed plants meaning cacti and agaves, orchids, flowering plants, tropical greenhouse plants, ecological garden, evolutionary garden, ethnobiological garden, the garden of interactions, that is plants and pollinators, among many others. Honestly, I went on February 14th. There were a lot of people, students with bouquets, obviously, there were tours, elementary school kids, tourists like me, and even students from the same faculty on tours. So, obviously it's not just a collection, it's a place for learning and recreation, which by the way has free admission. There's even a gift shop. Honestly, I didn't record much, but you'll see a few succulents they sell. By the way, all cacti are succulents, but not all succulents are cacti, that's just a fun fact. It also has seed bank programs and ex situ restoration activities for threatened species, and although it's mainly a place for plants, the garden obviously also strengthens and serves as an urban refuge for wildlife. Among the frequent visitors are birds, hummingbirds, cardinals, harmless snakes, native bees, lizards, and even opossums, which help with seed dispersal. Also, because of its location in the ecological reserve, migratory species can be seen at certain times of the year, so keep your eyes open, and your ears too. This garden is supposed to be open all year round. I've been there during times when students are on vacation and the garden is closed, so make sure to check the schedule on Google Maps and see if it's open or closed. But throughout the year they offer workshops and courses, themed tours, temporary exhibitions, activities for children, young people, adults, really for all ages, and programs for adopting endangered plants, so keep an eye on their social media. But most importantly, in my humble opinion, is to observe. I recommend that you come during the rainy season. Of course, you're going to get wet, but when it rains, nitrogen is released, everything will be greener, blooming, beautiful. And well, I came in February. It wasn't as beautiful as other times. But anyway, the most important thing here is to look closely. Take your time, even look at the smallest flowers. They're my favorite plants, I would say. Here you'll see a very nice close-up. But yes, observe and enjoy what nature and our beautiful country have to offer. By the way, there's a greenhouse full of beautiful cacti and succulents that were seized, confiscated because they were being held illegally. And you can't go in if you're just the general public unless you call or go to the office and ask for a guided tour. Honestly, I didn't know that. I still want to see it, so if you go, call to schedule your free tour. By the way, if you're enjoying the video, remember to subscribe and comment on what you've liked most about the video or what your favorite plant is. Thank you very much. Now let's explore some interesting facts about lichen, a symbiotic relationship between a fungus, which gives structure and protection, and cyanobacteria algae, which creates food through photosynthesis. This tree here is commonly known as the orchid tree, if I'm not mistaken, but it's not from Mexico, it's native to South Asia. Be careful what we plant. Still, I'll forgive them, just look at that beautiful flower, plus my shots turned out great. This is Tradescantia lanosa, which is obviously characterized by that wool, which are actually trichomes, basically very dense epidermal hairs that serve several functions, like protection against the sun, preventing water loss, and making it harder for insects to stick. We continue with a beautiful ficus, and its aerial roots coming from its upper branches, and this is basically an evolutionary strategy to be selfish and cover as much area as possible, and well, to survive. It's basically a sign that there's good humidity and a good environment for this beautiful specimen, and of course look at this tree. Just kidding, it's not a tree, it's an agave flower stalk. A massive inflorescence where the plant uses all its energy to create offspring and then dies. Something very poetic. In fact, those inflorescence stalks can exceed 10 meters in height. It's about 8 meters though, I'm not sure. All I know is it was massive. The best part of this garden is you always find something new, like a flower you haven't seen before. A new insect, a bird, or it's simply an excellent place to meditate and think about your problems. But having said that, I'll leave you with more clips and keep my mouth shut so you can enjoy a bit more. But of course, before that, thank you so much for staying until now. And as I always say, remember to follow me and love nature. Thank you.